Hey, what's up, guys? Back again today with another knife review. Obviously, with the title, you can see it's going to be a Microtech Dirac. This is the Signature Series. It's going to be in a full serrated and DLC hardware, and that's my serial number 004. So I actually was on the market for a Troodon, not a combat Troodon, but just a regular Troodon, and I was actually looking for like the Shadow series, and I ended up finding that they had a Dirac, I guess Dirac lineup, which also made Shadows. So I did a little bit of research, and I ended up finding this Signature series, which is similar to the Shadow, but the slight difference, and I'll point that out. So opening this up, it's going to be a comes with the normal stuff. Again, I got this guy through NC Blade. They've been very awesome dealing with lately, and can't get enough of them. But anyways, I'm not gonna open this. It looks like it's a little bit work getting it out, but dive in with the blade. So this is the letting you know it's caution, sharp edge, obviously, and expected by whoever that checked this when it was coming out. And this is the Signature Series box. This is, I believe, my first Signature Series I have with Microtech. The other ones I have are like a service personnel one, and I also have one of the. This one's the Annex, and it comes in like a gold box, which is pretty cool. And just the regular box that most of their knives normally come in. So let's open it up and continue on from there. So this is a Dirac. The only difference between this and the Shadow is that normally the Shadow, everything here would still be here, but it'd be blacked out. So the serial number will be written there in black, same for the Microtech design and the Morpheon signature. And then there goes my birth date right there, or the birth date of this knife. I don't know if you guys can see it. Here you go, July 2023. So opening it up, this is a M390 version. What caught me to this was, most Diracs are all double edge. I noticed that, well, they don't make it in Tonto or any other edges for you, like Hellhound and all that kind of good stuff. But most Diracs, if you get the black blade, this part right here on the blade is actually a little bit of silver on there, the blade material, which cool. But I wanted something all black, and the Shadow was kind of something that I was looking for. And the Signature series pretty much lands right there. Only difference again was this portion here, where it's showing his name and in a silver lighting. And then here, where it tells you the Dirac focus, the Dirac, and then the steel, and made in USA. So that part would be actually blacked out too. Or I think it might not even be on the blade, it'd just be a fully black blade. And pretty much the difference was probably, I think I got this guy for, or it was listed on the site for about 300. I actually have it next to me. It was listed on the site for about $367. This for this one I have here, and then if you were to opt for the Shadow, it's listed for $417. So you're looking at about $50 difference. And the other thing is the Shadow is actually out of stock, so I didn't want to bother to keep looking for it from other places, just because it'd be a hassle of me emailing them about first responder discounts and continuing on. But even buying this at full retail would be awesome. So, anyways, let's do the measurements. So I bought a new mat here. The measurement here, let's start off with the edge tip. So you're looking here, the blade is about, let's see, focusing for you guys. The blade is about under 3 inches, pretty small. Legal in some states, and illegal in most, just because of the double edge, I guess. And then overall length of the blade, or the knife itself, it's a little bit over 7 inches if you're including the pocket clip here. I mean the blast breaker. Overall, pretty cool so far. It feels pretty good in the hand. Uh, I know this is a deep carry clip. I know most of the Microtech's knives aren't deep carry. I have an Ultratech here to compare for you guys. I actually don't own an UTX 85 or 70, but I wish I did for to show you guys in this video. So here you guys look at the pocket clip. Totally different, with the Dirac. It's definitely deeper carry, and this one's not. And I do have the new MSI, and that's a deep carry pocket clip, so that's pretty nice. So let's compare it next to each other. So this is obviously a thumb deployment through the middle of the blade, or the handle, which feels pretty good. Definitely doesn't wear in your thumb as much as you would for the Ultratechs. Mine's a little stiff. I use it so often. Yeah. I got two hands sometimes. And when my hands get sweaty, it's actually a little hard for me to open up too. But let's see. Size-wise, that's a pretty big difference. Even when they're closed, closed, way big difference, You're looking at them closed next to each other. Super small, super tiny, thin profile. I believe the Troodon is probably a little bit closer to the middle of these two, or maybe even the same size as this, just thicker. But I just wanted to show you guys a little comparison. And obviously, with the Dirac, it's double edge only. And if you were to opt for any other designs from Microtech, it would be either, you can pick Hellhound and all those other cool blade options they have. But let's show you guys what some other smaller knives that I have here. Brought myself here one of my other Microtechs. This is the Exoset. More of a money clip, pocket clip. I do carry this around pretty often too, and I use it pretty often just because it's in my pocket. But if you have it next to each other, obviously this is a pretty small guy, but it's obviously wider, and I stick money in it. This one's cool, but sticking a card in there makes it uncomfortable to deploy. So if you guys look at the comparison here, almost the same profile. I guess the Exoset is a little bit smaller, And then the top here, top view. Again, they do have a different size, and obviously it's because of the extra deployment here versus the side deployment, which obviously is all great. And I think I read somewhere where this little thumb button thing they make takes hours, I guess, just to mold or create or mill. But anyway, so far, pretty awesome. I'm glad this is M390. Normally they come in 204p, I believe. I haven't seen it in any other options. I don't know if they make this in LMAX or not. But so far, pretty awesome. Again, my first signature series. I've been hunting for another one through a Troodon, but we'll see if I end up buying that or not. I'm kind of going between emails with the seller. And here goes I believe this is a Techno 2. I haven't opened up this in a while. This is a CTX blade, and that's a Spyderco. Size-wise, looking like maybe another extra inch bigger in the blade here. But, carrying profile, definitely, maybe half an inch bigger, maybe an inch bigger. And thickness feels pretty the same to me. Yeah, looks pretty the same to me. Maybe this one's a little thicker or, wider. And also brought a Suru, which obviously, these are probably more of the closer in size for the knives. But I just wanted to find something small for me. I know I have another OTF somewhere. I just can't find it. I think it's the Boker one, Boker Falcon, I believe. I just couldn't find where I put it. But honestly, this one so far feels pretty good in the hand. I like it. I grabbed my scale for you guys to show, but it's actually out of battery, so I just ordered some through Amazon. So maybe my next video, you guys will see me back to my scaling and doing my regular review. Just haven't done this in a while, so I'm a little off. But again, measuring everything again. Again, the blade under 3 inches. Probably looking at maybe a close to 3 inch cutting edge, and then overall length we're looking at 7 inches or 7.25 or something like that, including that glass breaker. But so far, feels really good in the hand. Doesn't feel awkward or anything. I haven't done any cutting with it yet, but I can see that with the double edge, you obviously want to be careful. You don't have your thumb slide off and hit the serrations or the other side. And they do make this option in no serrations, just a standard double edge, which is pretty awesome too. But I just really liked how this looked. They have other versions of this where it's a black Dirac, and then it'll be a silver lining here, and then it'll be along the serrations you'll also see the cuts, but they actually black this cut out, or the DLC, which looks really nice to me. I really like this look. I honestly, if this and the shadow was on the site together, I might have spent the extra $50 just to go all black. Lose the writing on the blade and also lose the stuff here. I did actually pick up a Scarab 2 Shadow version through Blade HQ. It's actually on the way in the mail, so maybe when I get that, you guys will see this in a comparison with it, just to compare the blade color, I guess. And so far, pretty awesome. Again, shout out to NT Blade for having this in stock and hooking me up with shipping and all that good stuff. They've been pretty great to work with so far. Again, they always send a little thank you card, a little piece of candy, and something like this. This is actually from my last review. I already scraped it and I didn't win anything, but they put a little joke in there with you and a little scratch card where if you win, you might get a few bucks off your next order or maybe a free blade or something. I have actually never won anything yet, so maybe it's just a bunch of them and hopefully one of them eventually is a win for a few $100 or $50 or something like that. But so far, pretty awesome. Again, their site does offer like a program, so if you're have an account, you get X amount bucks off every couple of points you rack up or something like that. So yeah, overall so far feels pretty good in the hand. Definitely it's smaller than I thought, which is kind of nice. Another reason why I bought this so quickly when I found it without doing much research was I was mainly looking for the Troodon smaller version, and I believe these are both the same uh, length. So that's mainly what I was looking for. But right now I have the sights pulled up behind me. The serial number for this guy is going to be, or not serial number, but the model number is 225-3DLCTS. Versus the Shadow, it'd be 225-3DLCTSH, which is the Shadow version. So I guess it's DLC, and mine is I don't know what the TS stands for, but the SH definitely stands for Shadow. And then through the Microtech site, the blade length is actually 2.92 inches. Overall length is 7.25. The handle itself is actually titanium, 661 T6, and the overall weight for this is going to be 2.37, which is very, very light. I mean, I carry this guy pretty often. This guy is huge. My trusty SOCOM. I've only got it a few weeks ago, and I've been carrying it every day. And then I carry the MSI every day now too, so I kind of switch out between these. But this would feel very comfortable in some basketball shorts. So light, you don't even notice. Having this in my basketball shorts and running around definitely would not be something easy to do. Versus, this so light, I can have it in my hand. I don't even feel like I'm holding it. But again, thanks for stopping by, guys. I'm sorry I didn't have any more else to share with you guys. Just wanted to guys show you my latest collection, and maybe I'll do a video with some more exo sets or something like that next. And tune in for the next one, guys. And then if you like this, just go ahead and like and subscribe. It'll help me out a lot. And you can follow my Instagram if you like. It's MRII Toys. Again, MRII Toys. And again, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.